officially up to the Root Beer Run, part of the Root Beer Run. Hogback Mountain Country Store. You want root beer? This is the place to go, and it was time for me to restock. So as you can see, lots and lots of root beer here. From all over the country. That's why I love stopping in this place. If you like root beer, this place is highly recommended. Worth the trip. Alright, this is the official Root Beer Run. I have made it to the Hogback Mountain Country Store. I got my root beers. So I got 6 packs of some familiar flavors like brownie. I love brownie. And Bulldog, we've reviewed that one before. I wanted to try this one again here, the Dead World. Premium Zombie Soda. Had to try that one again. Americano, we've reviewed that one too. And a couple that I haven't reviewed. Oh So Good. We'll see how that is. And Bedford's. So I'm having a kind of a late dinner here. It's about 9:30 right now. And as you can probably hear, it's icing out. So we got some sleet coming down with the rain. It's 31 degrees out. It started out as rain, but it's starting to turn into freezing rain. So this should be an interesting night. So tonight I'm at Guilford, the Guilford Welcome Center on I-91. Yeah, it's northbound. So coming from Hogback Mountain, I actually had to drive south into Massachusetts, turn around and come back up to get to the Welcome Center. But I couldn't find any other place where I could spend the night here. There is a nice lot up on Hogback Mountain. I was hoping to stay there. You can stay there for up to 48 hours. It's open for overnight camping and that, but it wasn't plowed that great. It was plowed, but there was a layer of snow down on it. And that's, with the storm coming in, that was just a recipe to get myself stuck. So I decided not to risk it, so I came down to the Welcome Center instead. So I'm here in a rest area. This is the first time trying to stay in a rest area overnight here, but should be interesting. Another van pulled in next to me. I actually went in and checked in with the people at the Welcome Center, though, to make sure it was okay to spend the night here. They said fine. I shouldn't have any problems. So I made myself some Sloppy Joes, and as promised, I've got one of the root beers here, so I'm going to do another root beer review. This time it's the Bedford's root beer. Another Orchid Beverage Company root beer. So this is a new brand for me. I've never tried it. Nice and cold. It was in the fridge there, and I put it right in the fridge in the van here. Let me take these glasses off. So let's see. Ingredients. Carbonated water, caramel color, pure cane sugar, that's good. Natural and artificial flavors. We prefer just natural flavors. Gum, Arabic Quilelia. I have no idea. Citric acid, phosphoric acid, and sodium benzate, preservative. Okay, so Bedford's root beer. Strange ingredient list, but we'll see. A strong smell to it. Do we have a good head this time? Let's find out. Nope. Fails on the head again. That's got a good root beer color, lots of carbonation. Smells good. Nice strong smell to it. Okay. It's good, it's sweet. I like sweet root beer. An interesting taste to it. Not bad. Definitely not bad. I would drink this one again. Definitely going to work on that rating system. Yeah, I like this one. This is good. I'd drink this one again, definitely. It's got a very sweet taste to it. Doesn't have a whole lot of bite to it, but I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not going to... I'd say 1 thumb up on this one. 1 thumb up. Or would that be 1 paw up? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting tired. I'm going to eat my dinner. And instead of saying I'm coming back later, because we all know I'm not, I'm going to go to bed right after this. Well, as you can see, I stayed at a rest area last night. Guilford Vermont Welcome Center. It was a little bit of a challenge to get here because, you know, I went to Hogback Mountain yesterday, and that's towards the north. This is on the northbound side of the highway, so I actually had to drive south into Massachusetts, turn around, and come back. So 10 miles down, 10 miles back to get to the Welcome Center. There's no other more direct route to get here, unfortunately. So that's what I had to do last night. I wanted to try out sleeping in some free places. So first night I slept in Killington at their free camper parking area with a whole bunch of other vans around me, which is interesting. And then the second night I slept here. This is just only had time for a 2-night trip, so that's what this is. So working my way back. It was kind of a fun little adventure, though. I learned a lot. It was fun at the at Killington. They were seeing all those other vans as I pulled in. I wish I had got a shot of all the vans, but it was getting late and I just wanted to pull in. I was trying to get there before I lost the light. That was my goal. And here was interesting. There was this place is a little noisier than I would have liked. People coming and going. Well, right up until about midnight. Then it got really quiet till about 4 a.m. when more people started pulling through and slamming doors. And then the snowplow came through at about 5:30 and started clearing the lot out. Did a good job of it. But woke me up, so I ended up getting out of bed about 6 this morning. Now it's about 8:30 and I'm about to hit the road. So I'm gonna head back south there. I made my coffee this morning, but I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do about breakfast, but I'm still waiting for my stomach to wake up a little bit more. But I may just pull into one of the pullovers along Route 2 in Western Mass and make a quick breakfast there on the way home. We'll see, but for now, we got a road to get on. Hey everybody, Wolf from the future here. While I was editing the video, I realized two things. One, it was kind of short, and two, I didn't shoot an ending for it, so this is the ending here. So, figure I'd take a minute to talk about this adventure here. So this is my first time trying anything quite like this before, where I head out and don't pay for campgrounds, don't even stay at campgrounds, I just stay in parking lots and that. It was kind of an interesting adventure, I have to say. It really has some potential because prices of camping has gotten going way up. Cost of gas is going way up. Things like that. So trying to cut the cost down on my trips is important. And this style of camping can actually lead to some more interesting adventures because I can travel a bit further and still pay less than I would for camping, which is kind of interesting because not paying the campground fees. So I can get some distance in, just explore some new places. Now, my usual style of camping, I pull into a campground, I park the van for a few days, and I hike around and explore the area. I don't try to drive around too much. This style here, though, was heading out, grabbing a parking spot for the night, and exploring things along the way. So, like, I stopped between going from Killington and down towards where I got my root beer. I stopped at Queechee Gorge and explored that. If you hadn't seen that, that's in the previous video. And stuff like that. So that's allows me to explore areas that I otherwise wouldn't normally be able to get to on these kinds of trips because I'm out there just stuck on foot, so I can only access what's accessible by foot at these campgrounds. So this new setup will allow me to explore more places. So you're going to see more trips like this coming up because it was kind of fun and different. Now, one of the things I've learned is I have to pre-plan my trips a little bit here. Like when I was leaving Queechee Gorge and heading down to Hogback Mountain, I took Route 5 and I was hoping I was going to have lots of places to stop along the way and shoot some video and stuff like that. And I ended up not finding anything. I ended up just shooting straight down, and I didn't shoot any video in that time period. So I was hoping to have a whole collection of content there, and I just didn't. So one of the things I've got to do before I leave is pull out my phone and look along the route that I'm going on in both Google Maps and Gaia GPS there, and just look for places to stop, hike, do that sort of stuff, make some plans on stopping points, and navigate to those, and give me something to do along the way rather than just driving all the time. It worked out in this one because I was running kind of late anyway, and I needed to get to Hogback before they closed, because they closed at 5, so I needed to make sure I got there. So it worked out anyway in this trip that I didn't really have a lot of time to explore. But definitely in future trips there, if I'm going to do this style of travel, I got to make sure I know what's along the route there to look at along the way there. So I have some stops planned. It doesn't take long, it just takes a few minutes to look it up on the phone before I take off, so it's just kind of something I'm going to have to add into these style of trips. But other than that, though, yeah, that was good. I slept okay at the rest area. I did get up earlier than I'd like, but I'm a night owl. But when the plow came through at 5:30 in the morning, that made it a little bit more difficult to sleep. But I did okay, though, and had no problems with anybody at the rest area. Certainly had no problems with all the vans at Killington. So yeah, this is a new style of travel for me, but it's going to save me a lot of money. So I think this summer I'm going to do trips like this. I'm going to really push into a lot of the Massachusetts state parks this year, because yeah, I live in Massachusetts, so I can get into them for $17 a night. I know those of you outside of Massachusetts, they charge like a hideous $54 a night, which I absolutely don't like them doing that. But I apologize to anybody outside of Massachusetts for what Massachusetts does to the visitors. Unfortunately, a lot of the other state parks are now starting to follow suit. Vermont's $38 a night now for out-of-staters. And they're talking about higher fees for out-of-staters up in New Hampshire now. Maine's another $10, and Rhode Island doubles the fee, and yeah, so you're going to see a lot more Massachusetts state parks in my camping this year, unfortunately. I'm also going to be hitting a lot of the Vermont Green Mountain National Forest campgrounds. They're still fairly reasonable. A lot of campgrounds I've never visited there before, mainly because I just didn't have the ability to get online while I was there. That's changed with this little gadget now. I've got Starlink. I can get online any place, so there'll be a lot of more off-the-beaten-path campgrounds this year, too. So, and, of course, a lot more free sites. So we're going to be exploring free sites all over New England and seeing what we can find. So, anyway, with that, that's enough babbling on about this trip. It was a fun trip, though, and like I said, we'll be doing more. But in the meantime, remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. And we'll talk to you guys in the next one. We're heading up into Maine next. Talk to you guys later.